Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Asia. If you're new here, today's video is gonna be a drumroll please. Tipsy talk. It's gonna be a tipsy talk. I'm so excited for today's video because I haven't had a drink in a while. I deserve this one. It's made with love. It's a Henny margarita per usual. Some margarita mix, a lot of bit of Henny, some ice, boom, amazing. Chef's kiss every single time. It does its job, okay? For today's video, I just have some topics on my iPad that I just want to discuss with my friends. So if you guys want to hang out with me, go grab yourself something to drink, alcoholic, virgin, tea, coffee, water, whatever your preference is, and let's just get right into the video. You know what it is? What makes that so good? I used to be a tequila drinker. We're just gonna talk off the record really quick, right? I used to be a tequila drinker, and then I started drinking Hennessy. And I know what you're thinking. A lot of people are like, "Ew, you drink Hennessy," as if it's like urine or something. Like it's so disgusting. But those of us that do drink cognac, it's more smooth to me. But anyways, when you mix it with the margarita mix, it's not as complicated as making a cocktail because margarita mix is like more sour and tart. When you put the Henny, it just automatically cancels all the tartness and it just becomes amazingness. It tastes like a true cocktail, like a little sweet, a little on the vacation side, but it still gives you a little buzz. So yeah, try it if you haven't. But hey guys, hey, oh my gosh, I miss you guys. I know what you're thinking. AJ, you said February was gonna be all hauls. Well, see, what had happened was people ain't shipping out my packages on time, and then when they do get shipped on time, they losing my goddamn packages. So just gotta settle for a little FaceTime. Before we even get into the video, if you're wondering where anything I'm wearing is from, oh my gosh, everything is from Urban Outfitters. My shirt is from Urban. It's a little old. I love me a good spicy shirt like this. It shows everything. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. I ain't mad at it. But earrings are from Urban Outfitters. I bought these like a year ago. Hopefully I can find them on the website for you guys. And I'll try to find a similar shirt. My rings are from PLT, I believe, yeah. And my necklace is from Etsy. And I think that's it. If you're staring at my part and you're like, Asia, your part is crooked, mind your goddamn business, okay? Listen, I wasn't planning to do this hairstyle. And I was like, you know what? Let me try something new because the girlies are probably tired of my hair being bust down, middle part, straight down and back. So yeah, hey guys, hey, how are you guys? I love you guys so much, hey besties. You guys know one thing about me, I just love sitting in front of the camera and chit chat with y'all because y'all are my friends. Like this is as much human contact as I get in a week, okay? Besides talking to my kids, I don't talk to other humans. So I do enjoy talking to the camera every now and again. I have some topics that I'm like, I want to talk about this with my friends. I want to debrief my girlfriends and my guy friends, whoever's watching. And one of them is, if you don't watch the vlogs, girl, I had got back on Hinge. Boy, I had got back on Hinge. Whoever's watching, I done got back on Hinge. And I was on Hinge a while ago. I was on Hinge like sometime like last year. And I never had nothing against Hinge. I just was like, I'm just not a dating app kind of girly. But because I'm single and I've been single for a while, see, it's hitting me already. Did I eat today? I had a salad, but that was at like 3 o'clock. Is that gonna absorb my alcohol? Anyways, most of the people I have ever dated, I met on social media, like on Instagram specifically. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't knock it as my dating app. But I was like, is my husband on Instagram? I don't know. And you guys know, I'm just kind of at the point in my life, I'm like, I want to enjoy the rest of my 20s and my 30s, whatever life has, planned for me. I want to enjoy my time being single. I don't want to limit myself to just being like, oh, if it doesn't come to me, it's not going to happen. Like, I want to have fun. I don't care if nothing serious comes out of whatever happens next for me. But I don't want to just be not enjoying my life while I have it, because life is short. You only get one life to live. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna just let life fly by me and I'm just single and like, oh, look at me, I'm so single, I don't got nobody. I'm like, I'm gonna date. I'm gonna freaking date. So I got back on Hinge. You guys know I always talk about this. Yeah, Ryan never approved me. Ryan, count your freaking days. Why am I not on that damn app? I don't know. I even had references, and I had 2 famous people as my references. A really big content creator and one of my personal friends. Still didn't get approved. I don't know who's on the membership board at Riot that has beef with me, but I'm sorry. It probably was in the past. Let's, start branding. But anyways, so I got back on Hinge. I know people meet their husbands on Hinge. Do I think my husband's on Hinge? No. The reason I say no, by the way, from twirling, it's just, we're just chit-chatting, right? The reason I don't think so is I get the ick so easy on that app. It's sick. When I tell y'all, I'm gonna link a vlog down below where I like debrief on Hinge. I do this little segment. I think I'm gonna start doing it like every other vlog or so, where we go through my Hinge account together. I'm gonna put it right now. If I tell y'all how many goddamn likes I have, girl, I'm overwhelmed. At this point, delete the app. Where the hell are these 635 men at that like me? Why are y'all not outside when I'm outside? Please tell me. So I get back on Hinge. I'm like, I'm just gonna be more open-minded this time. So I did match with a couple people. Go me. Go freaking me. Because the old me never matched with nobody. But I be reading people's accounts and I'm like, are the similarities in the room? Do I look like your kind of material? Like, if aiming for the stars or some people on Hinge, they are there, okay? And that's no shade, but it's like, look at the material, okay? Look at what I'm used to. Look at what I do. Look at like my lifestyle. Sometimes I just giggle and I get on there and I laugh, and I'm not gonna lie. You would think that being in that scenario where like a whole bunch of men are interested in you would like boost your ego. It does not. It does not. It does not at all, actually. I get on there and I'm like, are these my goddamn options? Because if I had to choose, baby, I'm going out of this world alone, okay? I have not come across anybody on Hinge where I'm like, yeah, I want to meet him. Yeah, I want to go on a date with him. But I'm giving it a go. So give me some freaking credit, because the old me would never. And like I said, I have matched with a couple people. Haven't talked to any of them because I haven't got on the app since then. Because I'm busy. I'm a single mom. I'm an entrepreneur. Like, haven't had time. But I just also don't do small talk. Like, I'm an Aries, and I say this every video. I'm an Aries. I'm an Aries. I'm an Aries. You know why I say that? Because either be in love with me from the first 2 seconds or don't talk to me at all. I don't care what your favorite color is, babes. I don't care what your favorite movie is. I don't care how your day-to-day life is at work. Are you in love with me, and are we getting married or not? Are we obsessed with each other yet? Yeah, for like the most part, a lot of men are not the types to just be like all eggs in. And if you're not like that, I'm not interested, like, at all. And I just don't enjoy small talk. Like, for instance, I've also have been trying to be open-minded to meeting men the old school way, in person. Oh my gosh, who does that in 2024? Apparently me. The other day I was driving my daughter to school, and I drive her all the way to school, y'all, and she goes, I forgot my Valentine's Day bags. I was like, well, you go to school, I'll go get the bag and I'll bring it back because I don't want you to be late because I'm such a stellar mom. Yay me. So I go home, right? And this guy, he smiles at me, he waves at me. He's a construction worker. He's in the tractor, driving the tractor, and he's looking at me. He was like this, and I was like, like I smiled. Okay, I kept on driving. And then when I came back the same way from after dropping off the Valentine's Day bags, his coworker that was helping him like strap a pole onto the tractor and guide it, because it was big, they were doing like a water main or something. He pointed like, there's the car again, because I drive a very distinctive car because my dumb ass got work done to it. So now if you know my car, you know my car. And he's like there she go right there. Girl, why did this man hop out this tractor mid-shift and come around my car? And I couldn't be mad at the effort, y'all, because I thought it was literally like 7:30 in the morning too. I couldn't be mad at the effort. So I rolled my window down. He was like, good morning. I was like, good morning. And he was like, you are so beautiful. He was like, I saw you all the way from your windshield. He was like, I would really love to get to know you even though I'm on the clock. Like, can I have your number? And I was like, sure. Gave him my number. So he texted me like 10 minutes later. I get in the house. Like, what did he say? I think it's fate to see each other twice in such a short amount of time. I was like, sir, my kid forgot her Valentine's Day bags. Like, don't even freaking push it. But we have been talking, and it's just one of those things, like, too, like, we're talking for like a couple days, and you have never even taken, like, if you've never taken the time to call me or FaceTime me, I just don't care to do the texting back and forth. Like, I'm too freaking old for it. So yeah, that's an update on my dating life in this shithole. It's basically a single at this point, and I have now basically started dating somebody that I used to date. It didn't work the first time, but I think he's trying to fix that, and I'm not opposed to it for now. But he's been on his P's and Q's lately. Right now, I call him Mr. Make It Happen, but like next week he might be Mr. Ain't About It. We don't really know. We don't really know at all. Okay, so I'll keep y'all updated on that. Dating, if you're single like me right now, dating's a joke. That's all I gotta say. Dating is a JOKE. Okay, a goddamn joke. I don't know why it's so hard. And then I see people like, oh my god, my relationship is this. Just shut up. You could be single, okay? I mean, don't stay if you getting like dogged out and stuff. But if you getting treated good and you're happy, just shut up. Nobody's gonna answer the phone all the time. Nobody's gonna respond in 2 seconds all the time. Just shut up. Just shut up. You could be single like the rest of us. And there ain't that many fish in the sea. That many good fish at least, because ladies, I'm struggling real bad, okay? But that also goes hand in hand. I was thinking about the other day, like how some people are like still attracted to like the bad boy, right? And I was like, when did I get out of my attraction to the bad boy age? I grew up in Philly, so when I say bad boy, I mean the D boys that sling things, okay? Like, we're talking about those types of bad boys, like you going to jail vibes. We're not talking bad boys like, oh my god, he hops on a motorcycle and goes to work. No, that's not what we're talking about, okay? And I was like, when did I outgrow that stage of my life? And I had to really think about it because, oh, let me drink my drink because my ice is melting. Hold on. I was like, when did I outgrow that stage of liking the boys I had no business dating? And I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was outside, not at a young age, but I was outside young. And I started dating guys like that when I was like 15. And I just no longer see the appeal in the fast life. You know, I don't even find it sexy. Like, I just feel like, ew. Like, if you could be so good at that, because you got to be semi-smart to do it. If you could be so good at that, you could get a job, babes. You could go to school. You go get a degree and get a good job. Like, I just see, it just, even if they try to talk to me, I just be like, ew. Like, ew. And it's not even like, oh, for what I got going for myself. It's like, do I have something going for myself? Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it's not like I have a corporate America job where I need like a husband that I need to take to like work galas and stuff with me. But like, ew, I don't know. Like, when do y'all feel like, I mean, if y'all outgrew it, and there's no shade if you didn't, I think that it's one of those things that like, it comes with time. Because I've also been in those types of relationships with said men that did go to jail, and I was doing the jail bids with them, and you know, going to the jails, doing the phone calls all day. Also comes along with it for me too is I just was like, when you have to take a seat back and look at you, and I just was like, that's just not who I am. Like, I don't know nothing about that life. And you know what it is though, for the most part, I think when my ex-boyfriend was murdered, I no longer could romanticize being in that situation ever again. Like, I remember like basically, if my ex-boyfriend didn't answer the phone for a couple hours, my first instinct was to call all of the precincts in Philadelphia and ask if he was in jail. Like, when that's your first instinct to do in a relationship, it's just not healthy. And then, you know, you could be in jail. They could be dead. Like, I just was like, this is just not how I want to live my life. It's just, I don't ever want to be worried about somebody. And here's the thing, things could happen to anybody, right? But I was like, I just don't want to worry even more than I do on a regular daily basis, thinking like, oh, well, because they do X, Y, and Z, they could be in jail. They could be riding around with X, Y, and Z. Their friends could be doing X. Like, it's just not sexy. It's just not sexy to me at all. And it also is not sexy to me like when men smoke. That's crazy. And like, I don't judge people that smoke. Like, I don't really give a crap because what anybody else does has nothing to do with me. But like, when it comes to like a man I'm dating, because I'm not like a smoker, I'm more of like a social drinker. Do I qualify as a social drinker if I'm drinking by myself talking to a camera? We'll talk about that later. But basically, like, because I'm more of a drinker, that the idea of just dating someone that just wants to smoke all day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, midnight snack, like, I shit. Ew, one, I could taste it. That's when I kiss you. That's disgusting. Two, why can't you just live life sober? Like, why do you have to be high every second of the day? And I know not everybody feels the need to smoke every day, but I don't find nothing sexy about it. Like, watching somebody smoke, watching somebody roll up, like, icks for me. And it has come as I got older, because when I was younger, I didn't mind, like, at all. It didn't faze me. I didn't care. I used to sit in the car while people did it, and I just be like, okay, like, I don't participate, but whatever. Now I'm just like, that's your hobby. Like, that's your hobby. And I don't care if someone does it like once a day or like once before they go out, just because they prefer that feeling. But I'm talking about the people that smoke all day long. I don't understand why you would never want to be in your right state of mind within 24 hours. Okay. But yeah, so like, I was thinking about that other day though, like, when did I become less attracted to that type? Because I dated that type. Things that just go on in my head though. So when did y'all stop liking that type? Or do y'all still like that type? And if you still do like that type, do you feel as though like you never thought that far into detail? And I also think a lot of people have never experienced like burying a loved one, like a boyfriend. I think it hits a little different for me, because before him dying, I never thought about it. Is that something in my hair? Or am I tripping? It probably is something in my hair. Or is that I think it's a gray hair, actually. We're not even gonna talk about it. I think that prior to him being killed, I never thought about it. I just was like, okay. But then I think, going alongside that and dating, I'm kind of at the point where like, I'm so open to dating that if a man doesn't put in like good effort, I'm done. I ain't got no time to waste. Okay, I am 27. I'm about to be 28. I got 2 kids. Like, the idea of settling for a man and making excuses for a man that does the bare minimum does not do anything for me, like, at all. And when I say a man that does the bare minimum, it's like, you could buy me stuff here and there, or you could take me on dates every so often, but like, if you do something so much as like, let's talk about Valentine's Day, right? Because Valentine's Day just passed, and my whole TikTok For You page was filled with women saying like, if your boyfriend didn't get you nothing for Valentine's Day, like, that there is no excuse for it, because everywhere you went, you were reminded that it was Valentine's Day. And whether or not you got something a week in advance and you ordered it online, or you went into CVS that day to go buy a soda, you knew it was Valentine's Day. So to purposely not celebrate Valentine's, like, it's a smack in the face. And like, if you as a duo know that Valentine's Day is not important to you, that's completely different. But if you're just one of those girls that you're just like, no, like, I like that type of stuff, and your boyfriend just completely negates that, done. I'm done. If you're not showing me from the get-go that you just are not in it to win it, I just do not care, and I'm not gonna pay you I'm not answering your text messages, I'm not answering your calls, nothing. We ain't going to dinner, nada. Like, I'm not wasting my time, and I'm not gonna waste your time, respectively. So my bar for dating a man that doesn't put in any effort for me has just, it's non-existent. It's just not there anymore. Like, if you're not gonna show me that you're interested in me and you want to get to know me, that's cool. You don't have to, because somebody else will. I am a firm believer in what you don't do, somebody else will, okay? With the quickness. And it might not happen for me next week, but it'll happen. And what I'm not gonna do is waste my valuable time that I'm never gonna get back on a man that don't got no effort. Because, again, look at me. What you don't do, I can do for myself. So don't think that I need you as a mate. I don't. And even though someone may want companionship, I'm not gonna waste my time with you just because I'm lonely or because I want something. Like, it's cool, I'll wait my turn. I will wait my goddamn turn for the right person. And not showing no effort is the biggest insult to me. Because especially me, I have dated men that put in all the effort, like, they do everything right, and the only reason we didn't work out was more so of a me thing rather than a them thing. Like, they did most things right, but there would just be other things that I wasn't really to settle on, but like, the effort part was there. So yeah, when it comes to dating, that's also just, I ain't out here settling. No effort, babes, no me. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. And I feel like a lot of people, they just will be like, oh, well, maybe that ain't no maybe nothing. No, they ain't putting no effort. That's something. They ain't putting no effort. I don't care. Like, I could be talking to my friends. Oh my gosh, I really, really like him. Oh my God, we're doing this and then next week is like, how so? Who? he stopped putting in effort. He's gone. He's a goner. So yeah, it's also like, if you don't put in no thought into planning dates, like I don't always want to plan our dates. I want you to be like, you know what, like pack a bag, get dressed, let's go here, meet me here at this time. I don't want to do everything. I'm just not that type of woman. Like, I will tell you what I want to eat, you plan that crap. I don't want no part. I don't always want to feel like if I don't plan a date, then we're not going to dinner. Or if I don't say I want to do this, then it's not happening for us as a duo. I also don't care to date anyone that's like, if you know what makes me happy and then you still don't do it, why are we even talking? Like, why are we even exploring the idea of being together? Like, if you knew that I love flowers and you just never bought me flowers, are you dumb? Are you stupid? Like, if you knew that my love language was like being spontaneous and words of affirmation and yada yada yada, and you just never do those things, why would I give you my time? It's just really crazy how when you reflect on things, it's just like, yeah, absolutely, hell no. And if you're not there yet, don't be like, oh my gosh, like when am I gonna get there? It's just one of those things that just comes with like, don't waste your time on a man that you feel like he's not ticking my big boxes. He ain't gonna tick all your boxes, okay? He's not gonna tick every single box you have, but he at least needs to tick the important boxes for you, like the things that really mean a lot to you and make your heart warm and fuzzy. And if he doesn't do that, you're better off being by yourself and doing it for yourself. That's how I feel though, you know. And if you feel different, let me know down below, because sometimes I understand that me as an individual, I see things very one-sided, jaded, my opinion, my side of it. And then there are times where y'all will tell me how y'all feel about it, and I'll be like, oh yeah, you're right, I can see that. I 100% understand where you're coming from, and I can see both of our sides to it. But for me, I just be like, no effort, no Asia. No effort, no Asia. Like, I just got a low tolerance for bullshit. And I think we all should. I think we all should have a low tolerance for these goddamn men that don't put in no effort. Because a lot of these men are sassy. They're used to females chasing them. Who I'm gonna chase? Do I look like I'm putting on some goddamn Nikes and lacing them up to chase who? Oh, okay. Just was wondering. I didn't hear y'all answer, so clearly I was never going to do it anyways. Yeah, oh my gosh. Another thing I was thinking about, I was like, I really want some new friends. No shade to my friends. It sounds shady as hell. But the reason I want new friends, like I'm keep my friends. Like my friends they my road dogs. They my friends. Like those are my friends. Like if I needed something tomorrow, if my kids needed something yesterday, I could tell them what, like those are my friends, okay? Those are my friends before I ever did this for a living, before people came up to me and my kid, like those are my friends. But the reason I say I want new friends, but I don't know how you meet friends. Like I barely could meet a man. How the hell am I supposed to meet a girl, okay? But the reason I want new friends is I want single friends. I do. All my friends are in relationships. Boo! Throwing tomatoes. They are all in long-lasting, loving relationships. I think they have all been with their partners for like 4 or 5 years. Okay. Not me. I don't even think I've ever had a relationship that long. That's freaking crazy. Yeah, I was like, I kind of think I want some friends. And I know it's so hard to meet females these days. And it's also like, here's the thing. I don't think I'm anybody, but I also know that sometimes people could get around me and all they want to do is talk about business, work. Well, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do you grow on this platform? Girl, are you my friend? Are you talking to me to like give you advice and be your mentor? Like, do you just want to be my friend? But the reason I say I want single friends is because like I would just love to have a friend and be like, yeah, let's just go out and go on a goddamn bender. Let's just do it. Like, let's just go out on a bender and just see where the night takes us, you know? And like, I mean, I love my friends, but my friends are not as much fun now that they have relationships. And that's okay though, because like when I'm in a relationship, I'm not gonna say that I get boring, but like I also, the party got to stop at some point. I'm gonna go home to my man. I'm gonna go call my man. Like, I get it, but because I'm the single friend and I've been single for so long, I just want a couple single friends, like a couple single female friends that I just feel like I could just have a really, really good time with. But like, where do you meet friends at? Because I keep seeing people talk about Bumble. So I gotta get on Hinge for a man and Bumble for a friend? Are you kidding me? Is this what times have come to? And I feel like I would really love to have like influencer, like content creator girly friends to like get my job. My friends are really supportive of my job too. Yeah, so like don't feel like I'm taking jabs at my friends, because I'm not. But like my friends are really supportive of my job. Like I would also love to have some friends that work within the same field as me, that like we could just easily just go have a content day together. Because like obviously sometimes like I go with my friends, it's like, oh yeah, like we're having a good time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, can you take a picture of me? Like that, it doesn't always have to be a thing, but I feel like if you're friends with another content creator, like it's a mutual understood thing, you know what I'm saying? But from my knowledge, I know a couple of the girlies on TikTok are from Philly. I think a lot of them are younger than me though, which I'm fine with, but I do know that most of the content creator girlies that I know that are from Philly, they are TikTok girlies that are younger. But if you know any that are from Philly, let me know down below, comment their names so I could like follow them and stuff. Because I would just, again, love to have some single friends, love to have some content creator friends. Like I think it is really nice to have people that work within your space, your niche. Like, you know, like I see like Kayla and Atia, and like all of their friends that live in like the DC, DMV area, and like they hang out, they have kind of like, I think it's so sweet, like Aaliyah, and Bree and all. Like I think that they form genuine friendships, but at the same time, it's just like they understand what we go through on a day-to-day basis doing our job. So I think it would be nice if I had that, but I don't. I just am at that point in my life, like I just want to be so open-minded to things. And I feel like previously I was at that point in my life where I was like, yeah, I don't want no new friends. Like I have friends, and I'm not talking about like besties, like not those types of friends, like acquaintances, like just people that I can hang around and I can vibe with, and like I trust them enough that if I was to get like passed out, I'd make it home safe. But like not the type of people where I'm like, oh my god, I gotta find a friend that I can tell all my business to. Like not those types of vibes, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I have definitely been trying to be like more open-minded to that type of stuff, because I just feel like, again, life is short. Like there's no reason to just close yourself off and be like, I got my friends, I don't want no new friends. And I just want to have a good time. Like I just feel like life is so short, and I love my life. I'm so blessed, and I just want to just, I don't know, not limit myself, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no fun in it if you're just constantly limiting yourself and you're getting comfortable. And I think that sometimes that's the scary part. It's like when you get comfortable in life, it's just like, this is it and this is how it's gonna be. It doesn't have to be that way though. Like there's always room for other people in your life and other people for you to share your light with and stuff. So I don't know, where can I be friends at, y'all? Let me know down below. On the upside, have you guys been watching Reesa Tisa? Not gonna lie, at first I was like, I'm not watching no goddamn 50-part series on TikTok. And then I watched part 1 though, and somebody was like, life hack, if you want to watch the whole series, put it in playback speed 1.5. Girl, I put that on 2x, okay? I talk fast, I listen quicker. So yesterday I got to like part 17 on Reesa Tisa, and then today I'm at part 30. I'm gonna finish it tonight though. And I just was like, and I know men be lying, okay? I've seen men lie to their girlfriend. I just be like, sis, you're not gonna fact check them? I was watching it and I was like, sis, the blowing out tire was the first sign, okay? She had whoever her angels are, oh my god, they had her back like no other. Oh my god, I just realized you could see my light panels in the mirror. I am so sorry about that. That's probably gonna bother y'all because it's bothering the shit out of me right now, but it's too late now. But I was like, oh my gosh, she has so many angels. The blown out tire on the way to the first date. What other sign do you need that that's not the man for you? And let me tell you something. I talk about this all the time on like the on YouTube and stuff. I mean on my vlogs and stuff. I listen to signs. I listen to signs, you know? Like y'all know, if I wake up and I have all these plans, but I keep thinking about like car accidents, like my anxiety is just car accidents, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not getting in no car accident. Or if I'm late to somewhere out of my control, it's cool. I wasn't supposed to be there. I don't trip about too much in life, right? And if I was on my way to a first date and my tire blew out, I'd have been like, yeah, my tire just blew out. I parked my car on the side of the highway. I'm in an Uber on my way home. That would have been that. I don't want to get the car fixed. I don't want to drive the car. I don't want to go nowhere no more. I'm going home So the fact that she got her tire fixed and still went on the date, and she was like, yeah, because he was 6'4", and he got out and he paid for my tire. But I was like, okay, cool. Sis had the first sign. Ignored it with the quickness because she had a date. And then a month later they move in. I said, God damn, these people move fast. But I remember COVID was crazy times. And during COVID, you lost a sense of goddamn time. I tell you, when people say how old are you and I say I'm about to be 28, in my mind I'm turning 25 because I essentially lost 3 years of my life to COVID where I did nothing. I did not stand on couches in clubs. I did not smoke no hookah. I did not travel outside of the country. Like, what did I do? I got trapped with a baby. That's it, during COVID. Okay? And I was like, okay, y'all moved in after a month. Then she got pregnant. Then, unfortunately, she had a miscarriage, you know, and those are things you don't ever want another woman to ever experience, especially when you're a mom. You're just like, oh my gosh, like that's so tragic. But that was another sign. You were not meant to bring in life into this world with this man. Like, he wasn't even deserving enough for that, okay? Some men, they ain't good people, but they okay dads. The level of pathological liar he was, I'm still mind blown on episode 3. First of all, I'm at the part where basically, where's the two sisters? Because they're not in none of the obituaries. He now has an extra ex-wife. I'm like, what? It just keeps getting juicier and juicier and juicier. I don't know what the end plot is. And when I see the snippets of them, like a roundup of the videos, I scroll past them because I don't want to spoil it for myself. Because like at this point, I'm in it to win it to watch it, if you know how I am. But, oh my gosh, I'd be cracking up at it all day. And I stood it on my trusty dusty old stand, put that joint at a higher playback speed, and I'd be like, sis, and my sis could tell a story. My sis need to start a YouTube channel because my sis, she don't repeat herself. It's not redundant. That's the same thing, essentially. But part 26, who the fuck did I marry? So yeah, she just moves on. And I'm like, this is my type of storytelling right here. This is my type of storytelling. Because I hate people to be like, yeah, well, in part 25, we did so and so. We know. We all listen to it. God damn it. So yeah, I've been dedicating my time to that. And I've been watching Love is Blind lately as well. And yeah, let me just tell you, ain't none of them gonna last. Ain't none of them goddamn marriages gonna last. I really like Kenneth and Brittany, but I think for Kenneth, just how I see his body language, I think the burden of dating a white woman is getting too big for him. And she seems like a really great woman. Like, I like them individually as well. She seems like a really great woman. She seems like she is a good fit for him. But I just don't think that he's mentally mature enough to date a white woman. Or like he thinks too much about what outsiders are going to think. Like, oh my God, look at this black brother, like not dating within his race. Like, I think he can't handle that. And that's okay. Clay doesn't like AD. Clay doesn't like it. You know how I knew Clay didn't like AD? I knew that the second they did the reveal and he just kept repeating himself. He was like, damn, babe, I can't believe this. Damn, babe. Like, just, he didn't have a fluid conversation with her, but like in the pods he did. So it's like, I know you're probably nervous because you just seen her, but he was so drawn back that he's not into her physically. I think that's the one downside. At this point, do y'all want me to go on Love is Blind for the plot? Let me know. Even though apparently they don't like single moms on there. But I do it. If y'all want me to do it, I'll do it. I want to go in a circle too. So let me know if I should go on a TV show. But yeah, I don't think Clay's into AD. And I think he likes her body because, I mean, who wouldn't? Okay. And I saw a TikTok, AD got her hair done by this hairstylist. And the people in the comments are so freaking rude. Like, keep your goddamn comments to yourself. That's the one thing about social media. Like, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it. But yeah, he doesn't like her, which is unfortunate because I think AD's like a really, really cool girl. Like, so the idea of not liking her, I'm just like, how? And I think the issue with most of these men is they got a nerve to be talking about how these girls look. Sir, have you looked in the goddamn mirror? Oh, okay. But yeah, Clay, he's not feeling it. I think that he really likes her personality, but he was so playful in the pods. And then as soon as he saw her, he was like, damn, babe, I really put that ring on your finger. Damn, babe. We're not even going to talk about Jimmy and Chelsea. First of all, that man said Jessica in his confessional. That's for one. For two, he said she lied about how she looked. Yeah, you chose her because she said she resembles Megan Fox. And I was like, no, she looks like Chelsea. She looks like Chelsea. And there's nothing wrong with that. But my point is that, Jimmy, you're talking about how this woman is not up to standard, up to par with what you had envisioned. Because one, you ruined the whole experiment thinking she looks like Megan Fox. Two, she lined you. Chelsea needs to go to therapy yesterday. Real bad. And Chelsea has so much like insecurities, and she deflects it so bad that she, even though she never said verbally that she looked like Love is Blind, Megan Fox, she's the one that brought up the conversation, does anyone say you have a celebrity lookalike? Because she wanted to say, oh yeah, people say I look like Megan Fox, but I don't think so. And that's the thing, if you don't realize how she played that game, you really missed out. Because even though people are like, oh, but she said she doesn't see it. Of course, because she knows she doesn't look like her. But because the experiment, the whole point of it is to not know what the other person looks like, she planted a seed of Megan Fox. What man doesn't think Megan Fox is fine, or did at one point, right? So she knew what she was doing, and she did it on purpose. And I'm like, Jenny, but you look like the little water guy from Elemental. So like, you got some nerves, mama. Well, you don't look like Megan Fox. Sweetheart, if you would have picked Jessica would have been like, It's a crazy thing, because I was rooting for Jessica for day one. Justice for the single moms. I hope we all get love and a loving man from day one, okay? And Jessica just was so true to herself. You know why I really like Jessica? Jessica reminds me a lot of me. I remind myself a lot of Jessica. And the reason I say that is because she owns up to her trauma. She admits her story, and she's not ashamed of it. That's how I am. That's how I've been on this platform from day one. I will tell all my business because I don't care. It's my story. It happened. It's the reason I am who I am. That's exactly how Jessica is. That's why I vibe with my girl. And she had a baby at 18. I did too. It does not define us as people. Like, and I think what it is, when he switched his tune up because she had a kid, I was like, you're not ready to be a stepdad. And that's okay. That's okay. He did her more justice not picking her and her daughter than he would have if he did pick her and leave her later down the line. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Laura, she's a little too worldly for her guy. He's a little more kept and quiet. She's a little bit like more outspoken and spunky. And yeah, I think the other couple is they're born, they don't really get no screen time. So yeah, I think that concludes our chit chat for today, because I'm actually gonna go finish Reesa Tisa and then watch Love is Blind all in one night before I go to bed, because I'm gonna go home and I'm just like, I don't want to be sick. I want to be sick. I want to be healthy. I want to go out on a date this weekend. But yeah, I don't know, talk to me in the comments. I love talking to y'all in the comments, because I just feel like, one, I get to learn new ways to think about things, but two, I just be cracking up because when like we just be chit chat. Like, I don't take nobody's opinions the wrong way in my comment section. I don't really overly defend myself. Oh my god, I have a dimple in my chin. I get that from my granddad. I need to lose some weight. But I feel like the comment section is the fun part of the videos. Like, I enjoy making the videos, yeah, but seeing your guys' responses are even more fun, because I be cracking up. I don't know if you guys heard my baby's footsteps upstairs. So yeah, that was the end of today's video. My drink is a little watered down, but I'm gonna finish it anyways. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe. Everybody like the video, comment, all that fun stuff. If you guys want me to do another one of these videos, let me know down below what you guys want me to talk about. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple of days for a vlog, and then hopefully a haul. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. Am I smizzed or am I tired? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.